Recently, 3 Indonesian soldiers serving in United Nations mission in southern Lebanon were killed. The question is, why are Indonesian soldiers dying in a conflict 8,000 kilometers away from home? They're not invading another country, they're not defending Indonesia. So what exactly are they doing there? And according to reports, the first soldier died when a projectile exploded near a United Nations position in southern Lebanon. Several other Indonesian soldiers were injured. Just one day later, the second explosion destroyed a UN peacekeeping vehicle near a village, killing 2 more Indonesian soldiers. These soldiers were part of the United Nations interim force in Lebanon, also known as UNIFIL. The deaths occurred during escalating clashes between the IDF and the Lebanese militant group that many countries designate as a terrorist organization, Hezbollah. Now here's something that a lot of people don't understand. Indonesian troops are not fighting in this war, right? They're supposed to prevent war from escalating. But when fighting intensifies, peacekeepers can become trapped in the middle. Indonesia currently deploys roughly 1,200 soldiers to Lebanon. That makes Indonesia the largest troop contributor to the mission. These soldiers are part of Indonesia's famous peacekeeping force known as the Garuda contingent. Right? These tasks include patrolling villages, monitoring the border between Israel and Lebanon, reporting ceasefire violations, and helping the Lebanese military maintain stability. They patrol areas where armed groups operate, trying to make sure neither side crosses certain lines. But there's a problem. Peacekeepers usually cannot attack anyone first, right? They can only use force in self-defense. That means if war suddenly erupts around them, they may have very limited ability to respond. So why does Indonesia send troops to Lebanon at all? First, international reputation. Countries that contribute to peacekeeping gain diplomatic prestige. By sending troops to international missions organized by the UN, Indonesia presents itself as a country that supports global peace and international cooperation. Second, military training, right? Peacekeeping missions give Indonesian soldiers real operational experience. Indonesia very rarely fights wars. Third, domestic politics, right? Most Indonesians have historically supported Palestinian causes. Sending soldiers to Lebanon is politically popular domestically because it is seen as supporting Palestine. And our surprising fact, Indonesia does not fully pay for these missions. The United Nations reimburses countries that send troops to peacekeeping missions. The UN currently pays about $1,428 per soldier per month to the contributing country. With roughly 1,200 Indonesian troops in Lebanon, that means the UN pays Indonesia tens of millions of dollars every year to support the deployment. This system is one reason many developing countries contribute large numbers of peacekeepers. But the recent death raises your question, right? Should Indonesia send soldiers to dangerous conflicts thousands of kilometers away from home? Indonesian soldiers are risking their lives in conflicts that have almost nothing to do with Indonesia's national security. And when violence escalates, like it just did in Lebanon, peacekeepers can quickly become casualties.